Listening. So I must say, I'm fascinated with sound. Strange thing to say, isn't it? Most people are fascinated with other things, but I really, in the work I do and how I try to help people, focusing on sound and really helping people to understand that listening for the sounds that we hear, all those sounds we hear equal some kind of emotion, right? So how do we, when we listen to someone speak on a stage, many different things that are influencing us, how those ideas are coming through our brain and how we're making that judgment and those decisions we're making, and the sense of emotion. All right. So often through stories, and you've heard already yesterday, you'll hear more about it today, how stories are really good at really capturing that emotion, capturing how people feel, how things relate to them. But also sound, just sound on its own, sound that is all about signals and all about feelings. So think about it, any sound, think about Netflix. Okay, you sign into Netflix and you hear that boom sound, right? That boom sound. That's a sound. It's a universal sound we've come to understand and come to appreciate. I guess appreciate as well. But that sound, what does it signal? It signals you're in. You're in. We're in. Time for Netflix. Without that sound, it's kind of like a signal that, okay, well, I'm not there yet. So sounds are always playing a part in how we're feeling and how we're making our decisions. A movie, every single movie producer on his list of he's got his budget in front of him, and he's looking, or she's looking at where that budget is going to go. Most of it, I'm sure, probably a large chunk will go towards the Hollywood stars, the sets, the location, all these things. Not much will probably go to the score, to the musical score, to the music, to the sounds, to the theme tune, to all those sounds within the movie. But he or she will know that the most effective part of the whole movie is the sound. That's the thing that makes us feel something. All right. So it's the same thing when we're presenting. Our voice is that sound, that our voice plays a part in how people feel. So again, not just what you're saying, the paralinguistic side of things in terms of how we say things, the sounds that we make when we're saying words, even the sounds we make when we're not saying words, all play a part in how we get our messages across and how people feel about us and our content. Okay, different. Again, looking at. So I'm constantly listening to voices, voices in my head. No, although they are there sometimes. I'm constantly listening to voices and ways of presenting. So watching TV, watching Netflix, watching. Okay, a sports presenter. Now his voice will often, or her voice will often be a little bit more energetic. Okay, next time you listen to a sports presenter, it will have a little bit more energy in it, and it will often have more opinion in that voice because they can give that opinion. Newsreaders often have to stay neutral, although it's changing now. There's more engagement in their voices and how they're moving. Often you see them standing in front of a video wall and using their hands a lot more. But yeah, going back to a sports presenter, it's quite a lot more energetic. If you think of a radio presenter in the morning, it's all about feeling good, making people feel good through the voice. You can hear the smile, you can hear the kind of optimism, even when it's a rainy day, maybe like a rainy day today in Sofia. Is it raining in Sofia? I think so. Is it? Yeah. Okay. So you can feel that sunshine in the voice, although there's no sunshine. Again, switch it towards the end of the day, in the evening, an evening late night presenter on the radio. It will be a lot softer and a lot more maybe engaging and more mellow. because people have had a long day perhaps, and they just want to relax and take in those messages. So the voice, how we sound, is really important. And just having that notion in your mind about, okay, sound equals signals, which equal emotion. And those emotions help us with our judgment and our decisions. All right. So the thing is, just think about that, keep that in your mind, keep that kind of fresh, because it could be, and for me, I really do think in terms of the way our tools for influencing, even above how we look, how we move, even sometimes what we say, our voice plays such a strong role in the way we're influencing the people that are listening to us. Okay.